Dr. Chengdiao fan just shattered the silence with the announcement that could completely redefine Pi Network's future. In a tweet that has sparked widespread anticipation, she announced that Pi Network will address long-standing questions about its open-source architecture this September. The message, aimed at developers, innovators, and pioneers, suggests that the Pi core team is preparing to unveil critical updates that could redefine the network's technical foundation and community role. If you've been waiting for answers about Pi's open-source architecture, September 2025 is about to deliver everything you've been hoping for and more. So Pioneer, I want to hear from you. How do you think this open-source transition will change Pi Network's position in the broader cryptocurrency landscape? If you could contribute to Pi Network's development in any way, what would be your dream contribution? Again, what specific type of Pi-based application are you most excited to see developed when the open-source ecosystem launches? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I read every single one, and your insights help shape our future coverage. Let's first greet my incredible pioneers from every corner of the globe and welcome back to the channel where we decode the most significant Pi Network developments. Whether you're tuning in from different sides like India, Nigeria, Silicon Valley, or South Africa, this announcement affects every single one of us in the Pi ecosystem. You can join our community by smash subscribe and ring notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, comment Pi Network to the moon along with your country to create a global wave of excitement and show the world how massive and united our Pi family truly is. I'm Nathan, and in this video, I'm breaking down exactly what Dr. Chengdiao fan's September revelation means for decentralized technology and why this could be the watershed moment that positions Pi Network as a serious contender in the Web3 revolution. We'll explore how this connects to the February 20th, 2025 Open Mainnet launch and what it means for 60 million pioneers worldwide. Stay until the end because I'm saving the most exciting insights for last. Dr. Chengdiao fan, addressing developers, innovators, and pioneers directly, made it crystal clear that Pi Network is preparing to unveil critical updates about its open-source architecture this September 2025. This isn't just another routine update. This is Pi Network signaling its readiness to join the ranks of fully decentralized and community-driven crypto projects that have changed the world. The timing is strategic. We're approaching the February 20th, 2025 Open Mainnet launch, and now we have this September open source revelation. The Pi core team is orchestrating a carefully planned transition that will fundamentally transform how Pi Network operates in a fully decentralized environment. They're not just opening doors, they're removing walls entirely. When we talk about increasing trust and credibility, we're talking about Pi Network making a declaration to the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem that it's ready to be scrutinized, audited, and validated by the global developer community. This level of openness separates legitimate blockchain projects from experimental ventures. The beauty is that it enables third-party development in ways most people haven't grasped yet. Right now, Pi Network operates within its own enclosed ecosystem. But imagine when thousands of independent developers can start building wallets, marketplaces, games, and financial services directly on Pi's infrastructure. We're talking about an entire economic ecosystem that could rival what we've seen with Ethereum. This acceleration of ecosystem growth creates the perfect storm for innovation. Developers will be racing to capture the attention of Pi's enormous 60 million user audience, which means better apps, more services, and increased utility for your Pi coins. The release of Pi's core blockchain code represents something the community has anticipated for years. This provides the foundation for a vibrant developer ecosystem that can build, audit, and improve the technology powering your digital assets. Comprehensive documentation for developers will serve as the blueprint for the next generation of Pi-based applications. When they release guidelines for building decentralized apps, we're looking at the birth of the Pi dApp ecosystem. Gaming platforms where you earn and spend Pi, social networks rewarding genuine engagement, marketplaces facilitating real commerce, and financial services providing actual utility. Security protocols and audit frameworks aren't just technical necessities, they're the foundation of trust that will allow institutional adoption and mainstream integration. When enterprises look at blockchain solutions, they need ironclad security guarantees, and that's exactly what these frameworks will provide. PiNetwork's journey has been deliberately methodical, moving through testnet development, enclosed mainnet launch in December 2021, comprehensive KYC rollouts, wallet migrations, and ecosystem app development. Each phase has been building toward this moment where external connectivity and real-world utility become possible. This open-source transition is the critical bridge between PiNetwork's current state and its future as a major player in decentralized finance and Web3 applications. When you can integrate Pi with existing Web3 tools and platforms, you're creating interoperability that opens up infinite possibilities for cross-platform innovation. The democratization of development means the next breakthrough Pi application could come from anywhere in the world. A brilliant developer in Lagos, a startup team in Bangkok, or a university project in São Paulo. This global accessibility transforms closed systems into revolutionary platforms. How many times have you used a platform where you wished you could have a say in its development? PiNetwork's move toward open-source development and community governance addresses exactly that frustration. When pioneers can participate in governance and decision-making, PiNetwork becomes truly owned by its community rather than just used by it. This empowerment extends beyond voting on proposals. When the codebase is open, technically minded pioneers can contribute directly to protocol upgrades, security improvements, and feature development. We're talking about community involvement that transforms users into stakeholders and stakeholders into active participants in the platform's evolution. Here's a question for you. What kind of Pi-based application would you most want to see developed when this open-source ecosystem becomes reality? Gaming platforms, financial services, social networks, or something completely different? Share in the comments because your answer helps shape what developers will prioritize. Security risks in public codebases are real but manageable with proper audit frameworks and community oversight. The fact that potential vulnerabilities become visible to security researchers is actually a strength because problems get identified and fixed faster. Forking concerns, where competing versions might emerge, is something every successful open-source project has navigated. Bitcoin has survived numerous forks, Ethereum has evolved through community consensus, and PiNetwork will develop similar mechanisms for maintaining coherent development while allowing innovation. Governance complexity requires balancing community input with technical expertise and long-term vision. The Pi core team must create frameworks that allow meaningful community participation without compromising security and stability that pioneers depend on. What concerns do you have about PiNetwork's transition to open source, and what would you want the core team to prioritize? Share your thoughts because community feedback during pivotal moments helps shape better outcomes. The brilliance of announcing September's open source reveal with February 20th, 2025's open mainnet launch creates perfect timeline for ecosystem preparation. Developers get approximately 5 months to study code, understand architecture, build applications, test integrations, and prepare for when PiNetwork opens to the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem. This isn't just technical preparation, it's economic preparation. When the open mainnet launches with a robust ecosystem of applications already built and tested, PiCoins immediately have utility beyond holding and transferring. We're talking about day one adoption scenarios driving immediate demand and real-world usage. With over 60 million users, PiNetwork offers something most blockchain platforms can only dream of: a massive, engaged audience ready to adopt new applications. When developers build on Pi's smart contract platform, they're not building for a theoretical future user base. They're building for a community that already exists and is actively waiting for innovation. September 2025 represents Pi Network's evolution from a closed ecosystem into a decentralized platform for innovation and inclusion. This transformation acknowledges that blockchain technology's future belongs to communities, not just core teams, and that the most powerful innovations emerge when barriers to participation are removed. For pioneers who have been mining and believing in Pi Network's potential, this open-source transition validates the vision that brought you to this community. You're not just holding digital assets, you're part of a movement about to unlock its full potential for global impact and innovation. As Pi Network scales toward mass adoption, KYB wallet frameworks open revolutionary possibilities for collective operations and enterprise-level participation. Businesses completing KYB verification gain sophisticated tools for handling Pi transactions on scales. Traditional crypto systems struggle to accommodate efficiently. Enterprise wallet architecture delivers transformational efficiency through streamlined payments, payroll systems, and operational exchanges conducted entirely within Pi Network's ecosystem. This positions Pi as a comprehensive business solution rather than another payment option. Merchant integration capabilities enable point-of-sale systems for Pi-based transactions, creating direct consumer adoption pathways and real-world utility extending far beyond crypto enthusiast circles. Network participation features allow verified organizations to stake, invest, and actively contribute to ecosystem development, creating alignment between business success and network growth. These capabilities align with emerging Web3 trends favoring decentralized commerce models, but Pi Network's structured approach provides stability and reliability traditional businesses require for serious adoption. The KYB framework transforms Pi Network from mining-focused projects into business-ready environments where Pi operates as functional utility rather than speculative value. The most groundbreaking element is undoubtedly the KYG system, a national-level wallet concept designed for governmental participation. Each participating country may receive carefully capped allocations of 2 million PiCoins maintained as treasury reserve assets, fundamentally altering how we conceptualize cryptocurrency's role in national economic strategies. Implications cascade across international finance and digital inclusion dimensions. Sovereign digital reserves could position Pi Network within official foreign exchange holdings or stable economic instruments governments use for strategic financial planning. Policy and governance integration opens possibilities for governments piloting Pi Network within broader financial strategies, enabling digital inclusion initiatives and implementing faster, more efficient payment systems for citizens and international partners. KYG positioning establishes Pi Network as projects with genuine institutional recognition potential, extending far beyond retail trading circles. When governments consider cryptocurrency as legitimate treasury assets, it signals fundamental shifts in how digital currencies integrate with traditional economic structures. The controlled supply distribution inherent in KYG design, with 2 million Pi limits per country, maintains crucial economic balance while providing sufficient resources for meaningful governmental experimentation. Pi Network's three-tier wallet architecture represents more than technological innovation. It embodies fundamental reimagining of cryptocurrency integration with existing economic structures while maintaining decentralized principles. Rather than relying on chaotic decentralization, this framework introduces governance layers designed to foster trust, structural stability, and strategic participation across individual, commercial, and governmental levels. Whether governments immediately embrace KYG opportunities or gradually explore potential, the conceptual precedent transforms Pi Network from app-based tokens into legitimate prototypes for national-level digital infrastructure. This evolution positions every pioneer as early participants in what could become foundational technology for future financial systems. Pi Network's inclusive design commitment continues distinguishing it from projects focused purely on speculation or technical complexity without practical application. These wallets function beyond simple access points, representing expressions of futures where cryptocurrency adapts seamlessly to everyday life, enterprise activity, and sovereign financial planning. The three-tier framework proves Pi Network constructs something fundamentally different from traditional cryptocurrency projects. While others chase speculative value, Pi Network builds genuine utility infrastructure designed for sustainable, long-term adoption across every economic participation level. The scalability demands from increased usage represent both challenge and opportunity. Challenge because infrastructure needs to handle potentially massive growth. Opportunity because solving scalability at Pi's user scale could position the network as a leading solution for mass adoption blockchain applications. If this deep dive into Pi Network's revolutionary September announcement has you as excited as I am, hit that like button right now. Subscribe and ring the notification bell because September through February is going to be an incredible journey. Share this video with your fellow pioneers because everyone in our community deserves to understand the magnitude of what's coming. The future of Pi Network isn't just bright, it's about to become unstoppable, and we're all part of this amazing revolution together. Until our next update, keep mining, keep believing, and remember that we're not just pioneers, we're the foundation of the decentralized future being built right now.